Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Diamond Select Toys, PX Previews exclusive Marvel Studio What If Minimates set. And this set comes in a very unique style packaging that looks pretty awesome. Comes with 6 different Minimates, and I love how it's displayed in this packaging, how it just shows all the figures through those little windows. And I gotta give a huge shout out to Diamond Select Toys for making this review possible. But let's go ahead and get these Minimates out of the package. The first Minimate we look at is Scott Lang's head in a jar, and they did this one really well. Look at the face. Like, they really captured his little, like, cockiness, even in Minimate form, and I like the whole head in the jar look. We got the Doctor Strange cape wrapped around it. It's got a little bit of dirtiness to it. It's got some sculpt work looking really nice, really capturing the details in there. And what's cool about this is not only is it Scott Lang's head in a jar, but the actual dome pops off. So you just let him breathe a little bit. Then if you want him bald, his hair comes off. And then if that's not enough, you can actually pop his head off of here. And you can put any Minimate head on there. We also get Zombie Hunter Spider-Man with this set, and it's done really well. Again, just nicely done in that Minimate form. We got the Doctor Strange cloak with the little dirty marks on it as well. Looking really nice. We get these nice stands. The stands just have one peg on them. So, I mean, a lot of these will stand by themselves, but, you know, having a stand doesn't hurt when you're putting them on a shelf and stuff like that. The sculpt work in his web slingers look really nice too. And again, with this guy, the heads are on like ball joints. His hair can come off. His head can come off. The cape can come off, revealing the whole body, the Minimate body under there. They didn't skimp out on the details at all. Looking pretty awesome. You can see the articulation, you know, very similar, like a more articulated than a Lego. Got the single jointed elbow. There's wrist rotation in there. You can't really see it because you get wrist rotation, waist swivel, can bend down, can bend back, and then off the stand, you can actually get the splits this far. And knees can bend this far. Swivel at the ankles. So a good amount of articulation out of these little Minimates. As you pose them around, you might see a little bit of paint flanking because they aren't scared of painting their figures, even their Minimates. But what's cool about this is, so if you want him to be just, you know, full-on Spider-Man, we do get the masked Spider-Man head. Pops on like so. Looks really nice. Got that articulation in there. But what's even crazier, it's not even really crazy, so you can give him the whole, oh, if I can do this, slide this. I guess you didn't need to slide it. I was trying to slide it down the track, but you just pop it on. So you can get them all spideyed up with the with the cape, looking cool. But one thing that was crazy is I was not expecting them to actually give you a web accessory with Spider-Man. It's like sort of like cloudy plastic, looking really good, and then you just sort of, so I'm going off a camera there, going out of frame, but you can pretty much put this bad boy in his hand. See if I can get it to stay in there. So yeah, so you can really have him lassoing himself or whatever. It came all intertwined and I untwined it or untangled it. It was all tangled up, so that's why it's sort of like warping in certain directions and it's going flying. But you did get a cool little web effect with Spider-Man. Now, you know, if we're going to have a zombie hunting Spider-Man, we're going to have some zombies. We got ourselves a zombie Iron Man. The imagery on the head sculpt is pretty awesome. Like they just printed that thing on there. There's no really like sculpt work to the face because I mean they're like Minimate faces, but look at the detail. He just looks gnarly. He's got that iconic Tony Stark hair, which can be removed. So if you don't want him to have hair, you don't have to. That's the nice thing about these types of figures. And looking at him, this upper area, let me see if this will. Head pops off. This is loose, so you could probably pry it off, but I'm not going to try to do that. I just wanted to see if I could, if it was an easy setup here. So, it's pretty much Iron Man with like blood on him, looking really freaking cool. See the blood splatter on the armor. Tons of paintwork and detail. Like, look how clean those lines are. Just looks awesome. And this guy, he came with a stand, but he also came with the flight stand as well. So this is like him using like one of his thrusters or whatever. And it's swirly sculpted plastic, but looks really cool. Another zombie we get is Wanda, Scarlet Witch as a zombie, looking awesome. And her hair doesn't come off. It's pretty much glued up in there. And you don't get much hair, like head movement because of how the head's sculpted with the hair. So your articulation out of this one, you sort of can get the left and right and a little bit of up and down, but nothing too crazy. It's just a little bit of movement there. One thing I do like about this is, again, I like the cleanness of the imagery, like the line work and everything on the paint, but she has a little bit translucent, like pink tips of her hands, like she's using her powers, which they used a translucent plastic, which looks really nice. And she's all scuffed up and beat up and zombified. You can see her skin through her pants and jacket and stuff. One of my favorite zombies that this comes with is the Captain America, because they nailed it. The helmet doesn't come off, but you can see the eyes inside the helmet, his teeth. He's all dirtied up and roughed up on the helmet, around the eye especially, looking really nice. All the actual paint lines, everything, all this, I don't know if it's like a decal or however they put this on there. It still looks really good. Dirtied up. You got the skin peeking through. He does come with his shield. That's even dirtied up a little bit. Just an accessory. It just plugs right into the hand. And one thing, and you guys can really see it, look at the way that they made the leg with holes through it. Look at the translucent plastic they use. They use translucent for the leg, painted over it, and you could see through it. Like, you can see my finger, which is super cool. In a Minimate. In a freaking Minimate. And these are just fun overall little figures. He's got a peg on his back. I thought it was for a shield, but I'm not sure what the peg is for. But again, just like look at the details that they put in these little Minimates. The last zombie from the set and the last figure from this set, we got ourselves zombified Doctor Strange, which he's all dirtied up. His head is looking crazy with a missing eye. His hair does come off, so you can, again, interchange these. He came with normal hands that were just the little round looking hands like so. They're dirtied up and everything, but I popped them out because we get alternate hands with this guy. So he's casting his magic spells. It's translucent yellow they've done with the spells, looking awesome. Again, just fun figures. And that's what collecting's all about, is having fun. And definitely some sculpt work in the little sash. There's his leg with the bone. But what we're going to do, we're going to pop his body apart, take his sash off, or his part of his outfit, put that back together, because I want to look at a close-up of that leg. So you got the bone, and again, they use that translucent plastic so you can see through and all around it, which is done really well. No bone on this side, though. Would have been great if they painted it, on all the sides. But still, it's a very creative way of doing it. And I think these are awesome looking figures. This is a great set. Diamond knocked this What If Minimates set out of the park with such awesome design to these figures. I mean, we're getting 6 Minimates, 4 of them zombified. We got Scott Lang's head in a jar, which is goofy. We got Zombie Hunter, Spider-Man, and they all come with fun accessories, and they really had fun with the translucent plastic. Really innovative ways of having the holes through these figures without actually having holes in the figures themselves. I think they're fantastic. Minimates, to me, are fun. They're fun to photograph. You can get them into some goofy poses. You can put them into your Lego worlds. You can really do whatever you want with these figures, and they don't take up a lot of real estate. So you can have them on the shelves with your Marvel Select figures or other figures from your comic book collection, and they're still going to look good. Or you could just have a, shelf with risers. Make sure you have some risers because these are small, but you could have a nice little shelf with some risers and a bunch of the Minimates. So these things are great. I have a bunch of different ones. I got some Power Ranger ones. I have some Ninja Turtle ones. I have the Eastman and Laird black and white Ninja Turtle ones. Like, there's a lot of cool Minimates that are out there that a lot of people probably are not really aware of. So make sure you guys check for them if you're looking for specific ones, but these are definitely awesome. And that sums up my unboxing and review of Diamond Select's PX exclusive What If Minimate set. If you guys are enjoying my content, hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as it helps the channel evolve and grow. And if you guys are wanting to know when I post up a new video or go live with State of the Art or any of my mail hauls, go ahead and hit the silver bell notification so you get those alerts. And most importantly, I want you guys to go show some love to Diamond Select. All their information's down below, so go check it out. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.